Lost profession. I am part of a lost profession, and I refuse to believe that I can change the fate of my students or my schools.
I realize this may be a shock, but all children can learn is a trap, and students should pull themselves up by their own bootstraps.
So I will tell my students they are not the most important resource of their communities.
Business interests will know that schools have their priorities straight because a good score on a standardized test is more important than learning.
I tell you this, once upon a time educators were respected, but this will not be true in my future. This is a quick fix society.
Experts tell me 10 years from now I will be processing online standardized tests.
I do not concede that I will work in a profession where I make important determinations.
In the future, following the adopted textbook will be the norm.
No longer can it be said that my peers and I care about each and every student.
It will be evident that my colleagues are not real professionals.
It is foolish to presume that there is hope, and all of this will come true unless we choose to reverse it. There is hope.
It is foolish to presume that my colleagues are not real professionals.
It will be evident that my peers and I care about each and every student.
No longer can it be said that following the adopted textbook will be the norm.
In the future, I will work in a profession where I make important determinations.
I do not concede that 10 years from now I will be processing online standardized tests.
Experts tell me this is a quick fix society, but this will not be true in my future.
Educators were respected once upon a time.
I tell you this, learning is more important than a good score on a standardized test.
Schools have their priorities straight because business interests will know that they are not the most important resource of their communities.
So I will tell my students should pull themselves up by their own bootstraps is a trap.
And all children can learn.
I realize this may be a shock, but I believe that I can change the fate of my students and my schools.
I am not part of a lost profession.